everyone, so this review is for the audiobook version of Don't Circle Or by Kellan McKnight that is read by Sadie Provost. If you want to check out my review, I have just posted that, so if you're on YouTube there's a link in the description below, and if you're on my blog then all the details are within the post. And this is the video review. So Don't Circle Or by Kellan McKnight and read by Sadie Provost, the audiobook version. Beautiful and very emotional, and I know this for this story because I've read it before. I've actually read the story, so listening to it was something different. And the story follows Morgan and Drew. They share a connection until this event changes their life forever, and then both of them struggle with the lives they have. And then Morgan returns home, and suddenly having Drew back in her life and in her space, the past is catching up with them, and they both have a lot of decisions to make and chances they could take if they, if they still have what once existed between them. So I read the book a while back, and if you've seen that review, you'll know how much I fell in love with it, which I did again whilst listening to it, because it's a different experience listening to a book, and this is already an emotional story, and Sadie's narration really sort of heightened that. By the way that she delivers the dialogue and the characterization. Again, there's quite a few characters in this, and therefore they're all different and they need to be portrayed in a different way, and Sadie does that. But it was a perfect reflection actually of just how I imagined they sounded and what they were feeling when I read it the first time, and that's how Sadie draws you in as a reader, as a listener, with a style that complements the scene and really moves you. And I really enjoyed her narration of this, and I still loved it as much as I did when I read it for the very first time. That balance between past and present that runs throughout the story gave a chance for Sadie to really explore lots of characterization with Morgan and Drew at different stages of life, as well as others in the story that joined them along the way. And even though I already knew what was going to happen, it was still exciting and it was still a thrill because it's different when it's being read to you. So they had a lot of past and how that had affected them, and every word that Sadie delivered just helped to reiterate that and bring you into what felt quite intimate. Their story was such a special one. It's very reliant on, there's roots in the past that are responsible for all the emotional turmoil they're going through now, and despite everything that happened, especially with Morgan's triplet sisters, that my heart just broke so much for Drew even now, because early on in the story she was painted as not so nice, and then we didn't really know whether that was true or not. And then with all great romances you have this, you have to empathise, and you know that people got hurt, and you just, when you finally start getting the information, you can do that differently. You can assess and you can empathise differently, and you can understand why Drew made some of the decisions she did. And as a younger woman, she really had been in a situation no one would want to find themselves in, and she just tried to protect everyone, and that wasn't clear to everyone at the time. So yeah, it was still it's a great story. I really love it. I like the audiobook version as much as I liked reading it. It's a great start to the Trimble Triplet series. I'm still really excited to read more of it. And it does explore sort of the complexities of friendship and identity and relationships throughout your life, and I really can't wait for more, and I'm really excited to find out what will be the next bit in the story. So I'll pop a link in the description so that you can grab an audiobook copy of Don't Circle Or by Kellan McKnight and read by Sadie Provost. If you've listened to Don't Circle Or, would love to know what you thought of it, so please do share and let us know. And if you haven't listened to it yet but you're planning to listen to it, or it's on your list to listen to, then, or if you're just now intrigued by it and thinking that you'll give it a go, it'd be great to find out what you thought of it. and please share and let us know. And if you do listen to it, I really hope you enjoy it as much as I did. Bye.